came from the third dimension.
3D Newsbite.
Welcome to another 3D Newsbite podcast. I'm Adolf. I have here Jake.
Hello.
And James.
Hi.
And today we're talking about the delays, the development hell of delays that we have here. Disney released a new release date for a whole bunch of movies, and some movies got delayed, some got switched around. So we're going to talk about those movies really quickly and what we thoughts of these delays. So some of these movies, we're not 100% sure if they're 3D not, but I guess we can assume. All right. Ahead to so one of the big delays is Artemis Fowl being delayed from August 9th to May 29th. So it was going to come out this year. Now it's delayed to May of next year. We weren't sure if that was going to be in 3D or not. Maybe that's going to give it time to make it in 3D. I don't know. What do you guys think of Artemis Fowl?
I hope they're going to promote the hell out of this because it's, I've heard of it, not familiar with the source material.
Yeah, you have to tell me what the heck,
All right, I think it's like a young adult thing.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's become a movie because Harry Potter made money.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're all a little bit too old to know what this is, so we're just going to move on.
When I feel like it, I'll research it.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is The New Mutants. It got pushed back from August 2nd to April 3rd, 2020, and that's been already delayed a year. We don't know if that's going to be in 3D, but that's been delayed at least 2 years now.
Yeah. To put this in perspective, it was supposed to come out April of 2018. So, yeah, don't know what's going on there, but weird.
If they do reshoots on this, it's going to be weirder than some of the reshoots Orson Welles did on some of his later movies. Because these teen actors will have seriously aged. But hey, it's Disney. They own all this de-aging tech. So are they going to have to use it on teenagers?
No idea. And big question is Disney even really going to be invested enough to do anything because this was produced by Fox?
It's going to get dumped to Hulu.
Well, I don't have a question that it's going to be done or produced. I'm just saying that clearly they might not have as incentive to make necessary changes or do things because the fact that it's a Fox production that they're kind of just inheriting the rights to. So, don't know.
And I think Marvel wants to do their own thing with the
exactly. Yeah.
So I think this one's going to end up getting dumped to Hulu.
Honestly, I could see that. I could completely see this just being released like Netflix. New Mutants could go the way of the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that first trailer looked awesome.
Yeah.
But hey.
Yeah, and I'm not. Superhero horror movie hasn't really ever been done before, has it? Not really.
It's just superhero horrible movies. Now that's been done to death.
Yeah, horrible superhero movies have done to death.
But yeah, they would have really had something new here. So, sounds like they can't decide whether to go straight up a superhero movie or a superhero horror hybrid, which is a shame. But hey,
from what I've been reading, their New Mutants at least had horror elements to it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like out of concept, I guess you could say. Yeah, they could do it.
Now, this movie was previously delayed because they changed the entire ending and second half. So it's in real development hell for this movie.
Yes,
so.
I'm wondering.
And then there's been reports that it was changed back.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get to some other ones now. We got Cruella. That's going to be dated for the December 23rd, 2020. So that's coming out. I guess that's a new remake, or I don't know if that's going to be in 3D or not.
It might be. Just looks like it's 101 Dalmatians kind of twist. It's on probably from Cruella's point of view. Duh. Kind of like Maleficent.
Yeah.
So
she wants to kill puppies. How do you make that somewhat decent?
the cat lovers.
True.
All right, so we got Avatar 2 got delayed again.
I am vindicated.
And now, yep, your prediction went true again for like the third year in a row.
Yes. I don't think the Avatar sequels are, and the weird thing is too. This is so weird. Every time they get delayed, a new sequel gets added. So they're up to like 5 films now. Just, oh my gosh. It has already been 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's, I'm over it. I'm at the point, I don't even care.
Yeah. Well, and then the thing I said about it too is that the only way the sequels would work is if they really change things. So like what I suggested was for the sequel, it would be about a completely new species and someone like body swapping into a new,
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm over it. Just don't tell me anything until till the day of a sneak preview. I don't care. I'm over it.
All right, so we got Avatar 3 dates, which is apparently December 22nd, 2023. That's going to be 2 years after Avatar 2 theoretically comes out. And then let's just keep going here. Avatar 4 is coming out on December 19th, 2025. And Avatar 5 is coming out on December 17th, 2027.
Yeah, it's like they swapped Christmas dates with Star Wars.
Yeah. Man.
So I kind of think Avatar 2 has a lot to prove. If it does not make another billion, then it's going to be a failure. I'm sorry. It can make 500, 700 million, but it does not match or equal the success, the predecessor. It's not going to be considered a success. It's going to be a disappointment. And I don't think Disney's going to care anymore and be like, all right, you got a second chance. We're not going to cancel 3, unless they filmed all of them at once, which I think they're trying to do. But I mean, who knows at this point?
Actually, it's interesting that you bring that up because the fact that they're confirming all these sequels kind of makes me think that they are, because I know that's sometimes what they do for sequels. It's like, Back to the Future, they filmed the second and the third one back to back. I'm not, that wouldn't surprise me if, the reason why they're saying,
So, we got also untitled Star Wars movie for 2026 and 2024. Both of them Christmas time. So they're not going to try to fool us again for May. It's going to be Christmas movies for Star Wars. Now, we don't know if these are going to be episode 11 or 10 or if they're going to be side stories. We don't know.
You forgot one of the Star Wars dates. The 12/16/22.
Sorry, there's a lot of Star Wars movies.
Yeah. It's like, Solo was an abysmal failure. We're doubling down.
Yeah. Not sure about the Star Wars future, honestly.
A lot of it's
The thing is that I wouldn't be surprised if this new one coming out doesn't do very well. Like, because realistically speaking, Star Wars has made a lot of people mad. Like the people who made them, and I don't know. And here's the thing that I'm wondering. You got these movies are very, very expensive to make, right? So if they don't make insane amounts of money, it's considered a financial failure. Like, for example, if you look at Solo's box office or whatever, you would say, oh, well, it made money back. But you got to remember all the hundreds of millions that they spent advertising the film and all the reshoots. So, yeah.
And we also got wait, Jake, do you have something else to mention?
Oh, we can talk about where they're dumping Spies in Disguise.
Yeah, what about Spies in Disguise? When's that coming out now?
5 days after the Rise of Skywalker on 12/25/19.
So that one's the Pigeon movie with Will Smith that looks really dumb, right?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, and they're dumping that they're making that a Christmas release, probably praying that will make money on Christmas, figuring all the hardcore. Sorry, I don't think the hardcore Star Wars people who saw Star Wars 5 days previous are the audience that's want to go see a spy pigeon movie in 3D.
So, yeah, I mean, that didn't look good to begin with. And then let's get to some Marvel movies now. Gambit is pushed from March 13th, 20 to never.
Mm-hmm, yeah, pour one out for our homie. I think we can stick a fork in Gambit. He's dead.
Pour out a Cajun liqueur of some sort. I guess Jack Daniels or no? What's a good Cajun liquor? I don't know.
New Orleans rum would probably be good.
All right, so we got some Marvel movies here. We got Untitled Fox Marvel movie on 6/26/20 has been removed. So we could assume that Untitled Fox movie is probably the X-Force or Deadpool 3. I'm guessing X-Force, probably.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all Fox movies are done. All done.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because there's the next one on 10/2/20 is also removed. So I would say that all of it's gone.
So that leaves Deadpool 3, if that's going to happen.
And then there's the one in 2021 has been removed.
So what movies could they have been? I mean, I guess they're talking about X-Men, the next X-Men movie maybe, or a next, what other, I think there was like some projects, right? Magneto movie, I think that's gone,
There was Doctor Doom movie. Noah Hawley was working on a Doctor Doom movie.
So we got some Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, but not really because we don't know anything about them or even their titles. So that's something.
I think we'll find out at San Diego or D23 later this summer. I mean, we can speculate. We have some ideas of what they could be.
They even confirmed another live-action movie to be removed. So I don't know what live-action movie is a Disney live-action movie either. So I don't know if that's Mulan. I don't think that's Mulan. I think that's still going to happen partially because China is such a big market. They don't want to, alienate those people. But
yeah,
I don't know what other remakes they could do, So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of changes, a lot of delays, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about all these things happening,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's looking like D23 and San Diego are going to be heavy on the announcements from Disney and their little sub corporations like Marvel, and because it looks like there's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff to announce.
All right, I guess that's going to be basically it for this podcast. Bye.
Bye.
All right, before this podcast ends, I want to give a thank you to my patrons. Right now, we have one patron, which is David from Spain, and I want to thank you for your financial support. All right, so that's going to be it for this podcast.
We now have a Patreon, and the link is in the description. Thanks for watching.
And we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a little bit everywhere. Just look for us, 3D or 2D. And of course, review us on iTunes. And if you want to write us a letter, our email address is email3d or 2d@gmail.com. So that's going to be it. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.